Hello and welcome to Rage Across the Internet presents Wherever Gaia Takes Us, a War of the Apocalypse Let's Play. Starring
Daniel Tyson as Ricochet.
CJ as Nightfang.
Melissa as Hippolytus Shadow.
Tommy Dixon as Walks with Anubis.
And I'm your storyteller, Porter. Wherever Gaia Takes Us, Chapter 7, What Lisa Saw. Following Carter's directions, Ricochet and Nightfang make their way to the east end. The moisture hangs heavy in the air, the sky's marred by a thick cover of storm clouds, reminders of last night and a promise of yet another oncoming storm. As you make your way to the east end, you find it a decidedly less well-off area. You'll note that streetlights illuminated by the darkening skies have become more sparse, some burnt or broken. The grass is both patchy and overgrown, dirt spots giving way to mud puddles in wake of the rainfall. You pass the rundown Vista Courts apartments, Roche Elementary, and finally to the Green Valley Trailer Park. Cassie and Dante, following KT's directions, also find themselves at Green Valley. The park features two circular roads, Parkview Circle and Lakeview Circle, each named for the structures at the center of said circles. The park boasts a couple of seesaws and swing sets, a slide and jungle gym. The lake seemingly more a large pond, roughly the length of two swimming pools. The inner and outer rings of each street lined with countless trailers in various levels of disrepair. You easily find the crime scene at the north end of the inner ring of Parkview. You stand a moment taking in the sights and hear footsteps behind you. The familiar sight of your packmates.
The hell are you guys doing here?
Evening. Or afternoon. Afternoon.
Lottie.
Lottie, yeah, sure. KT sent us over here.
Odd. Far Force sent us here too. What do you know?
Probably as much as you. There's a crime here.
There were murders.
Just
that a couple of bodies were found.
Cassie, you good?
Yep.
Okay. Taking your word for it.
The weather takes a sudden turn, a storm drumming up violently. It pounds along the cheap siding of the various trailers, the violent downpour drowning out almost all other sounds, though you can still hear the very faintest of singing. Flashes of lightning dance through the dark skies as a nearby bolt draws your attention to the source of the song. It looks to be a choir, all clad in black rain slickers. This flock, so neatly lined up, have gathered at the base of a small gazebo in this tiny, dirty park. Standing in that gazebo, the shepherd, his hands meeting behind his back as if a general inspecting his troops, they sing out to his will. You see the white collar of a priest, the man seemingly in his 60s or 70s, thin white hair slicked back, barely covering his liver-spotted head. The lightning reflects off his small, round spectacles, giving the appearance that the eyes themselves are flashing along with nature's fury. It feels as though he's looking directly at you. He nods a soft approval to his children as they stand in the rain, belting out to lament for the nearby trailer, its entrance sealed with police tape. The trailer itself is a dirty blue, with a small white porch, the bottom step missing, replaced with a cinder block. The porch itself is just large enough for a folding chair and small patio table, with a large, overfull plastic ashtray. The chair holds 4 bouquets of flowers, clearly placed by mourners, and a small shrine to the fallen. The table itself is flooded with black, ashy water, cigarette butts floating like small life rafts.
Pointing over to the singing choir, paying their respects of some sort.
Some sort of vigil, maybe.
A little weird they're still staying out here in the rain.
The storm. This is more than just rain. So what did Farfor tell you about this? What are we here for?
He just said go figure it out. Team building.
He was going to have Carter come look into this and said it'd be better for us. So I'm guessing we're going to have to get inside that trailer at some point.
I don't think we should go anywhere just yet, especially because that choir's still there, but I think we still have some stuff to discuss.
And air probably needs to be cleared, since we did split up for a while.
We all know what happened last time we kept splitting up.
What?
Bad shit keeps happening every time we split up.
Bad shit keeps happening even when we're together. That's living in the nation, bud.
But hey, when we're together, we got our pack to rely on. And if you guys run off because of a decision Ricochet makes, that's not exactly good for the pack.
Well, considering there wasn't really much to be done today, didn't see it as a big deal. You guys did your thing. Fucked up with KT.
What do you mean fucked up?
From the reaction we had when we showed up, you obviously told her everything.
Not everything. Just what was necessary.
Told her what we told y'all we were going to say. And yeah, she didn't take it well, but I didn't think she was going to take it well to begin with. Still needed to be said.
Did it, though? I don't think so.
Cassie?
Well, we went over there. We spoke to her. Got her calmed down. And didn't blow her mind with information that she didn't need to know. So when you start making a decent decision, I'll start listening to you. But until then,
Just gonna do a quick little glance around to see if there's anybody actually paying close attention to us. If we gotta step somewhere just a little bit more private.
I'm not going to make you roll.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're standing out here in the middle of the thing. There's the choir. They're not. I mean, they're probably not staring at you, but you are standing out there in the rain, and there's no one else out there but you and them, and they can all see you.
Yeah, fair enough. But just looking back over to Cassie, there's the whole thing of he is the alpha. If you're not going to listen to him, if you think you're going to do any better, you might as well make your stand right now. We're not in the middle of something. Or at least not in the middle of something that we can't pick up at a later point. Better to get this shit out of our systems now if we need to. Instead of, midway through a fight or when chips are down and we have to make a quick decision.
actually, we are in the middle of something. So technically, I can't. We're on a mission.
We haven't started it yet. We're just standing outside the trailer park in the rain.
Yeah, we can't start this mission until this air is cleared, so.
We are here. Therefore, we're on the mission. Like, if you can't see that, then
And I, as the Philodox, say, we still got time to sort this shit out because we haven't gotten anything started yet.
Is there cover anywhere? I'm tired of getting soaked.
Well, there's that little gazebo, but again,
I'm not going near
them.
them.
They're not. Yeah, not really.
Fun. No woods nearby, no nothing.
Oh, there's certainly, but that's not cover.
Trees cover a little bit.
I mean, you certainly can. I mean, there's stuff. There are places to go. I mean, it's.
Any abandoned trailers that have an awning?
Oh, how would you know that?
By looking around. All right.
Roll it.
3.
You can see, or you recall, better yet,
Okay.
on your way in, you saw one with a longer driveway, a little awning on it.
Like a carport kind of thing?
Yeah, like a carport. That didn't seem to have something in the driveway, but that... I mean, you can't speak for abandoned.
Mind taking this elsewhere, guys? I'm tired of getting soaked. We can hash this out in some cover. There's a carport down the road, or we can go to the woods.
We need to hash it out, so let's get covered.
Carport or woods?
Carport has the cover. Woods, we're still getting soaked.
Not as soaked, but yes. Let's hope no one's home. I'll lead us back to that trailer.
All right.
Just gotta be careful with what we're saying.
All right.
Cassie's gonna mutter, "Now you want to be careful what you're saying?" Just under her breath.
Take rage.
Okay.
And Casey's looking to get her ass kicked.
And we'll see if that's gonna happen.
I think Farfour would have shot her.
That was a good smile.
So here's the problem.
Getting up there again, bud?
We're trying to hold back. So, you say you're not going to listen to another decision until I make a smart one, but yet you have no problem disrespecting the decisions that are made. Pick a side, pick a stance.
Pretty sure I made my feelings very clear.
Well, I will say then there is a question I need to ask. What decision is it that you're having trouble with? Because originally, when we discussed what we were going to go tell KT, you two had made it clear that y'all didn't want anything to do with that necessarily. And we were fine splitting up for that part, but then you guys just bailed as we were still discussing things with me and Bodhi. So, what was that about? Was that about what we were discussing, or was something else the trigger? Feel free to speak up too, Dante. This is also to you.
Listen, I went to have a little peace and quiet to myself. That's not bailing. That's me centering myself as best as I possibly can with two morons leading this pack. I was trying to find a way that I could get into the pack mentality in a way that will make things flow a lot easier. And it's becoming clear to me that I don't think that's possible.
And I got extra tired of arguing in circles with you guys. Having 2 other people involved in the conversation is not going to change my mind on how I felt. So I just stepped away.
I can respect that, Dante. If you got a problem with who's leading the pack, Cassie, this is the time to deal with it. Before we get in the middle of something. You think you could be doing a better job? Ricochet, how about they take the lead this time?
Oh, I know I could do a better job than you two. But the problem is, take a look at Ricochet. Take a look at me. He's an Arun. I am not.
And I'm a
It wouldn't
Philodox.
be a fair fight. So, I will sit back and I will watch. And I will give aid where I can. And that's the end of it.
I mean, nobody ever said it needed to be a fight. I was suggesting maybe we let you and Dante take the lead for this one. Y'all do an infinitely better job. Ricochet, if you're cool with it, we give them full authority. But if you fuck up or make a dumb choice, then shut up and figure this out the traditional way. It's real easy to say you want to be in charge and think you'll do a better job in the moment. Fucking do it.
Nightfang, I appreciate the backup on this. But I'm not sure it's even deserved if we're starting off with insults. Disrespect, even. But I'll give you a point on this. If this goes well, and it's a unanimous decision among the pack, I'll step down. Your lead.
Look, I'm just here to do a job. I'm not even caring about the politics of this. I didn't agree with the KT shit. And that's just where my stance was.
As I said, I can respect that, Dante. Casey here seems to be the only one taking a big issue with everything. Again, she's got two morons in charge right now.
And if you didn't care about the politics, you would have kept your goddamn mouth shut.
It's hard with the way you talk.
You might be right. But you still would have kept your mouth shut if you didn't care.
It's hard to take a lip from a bone gnar.
Hey, you all put me in this position.
Did we? You just took it, kinda.
Took it because nobody else wanted it? Well, obviously an exception here. So, Cassie, what's the call?
All right. We'll try it my way. But I can't make all the decisions. In the sense that I will ask for opinions from others. I won't just lay down the law. That's not how a pack works. The final decision would be on my shoulders, yes. But tacticians, that's you, Ricochet. What's right and wrong, that's you, Night Fang. And where the spirits, that's you, Dante. We need to lean on each other's strengths. And we need to listen to each other.
Sure didn't want to listen to the guy who's all about right and wrong last night. Or when the rain was still coming down, we were discussing the KT stuff.
I saw that eye roll. He got you.
It seems to be before this, there was only one of two options. You didn't like the option that was picked. It was going to happen. Somebody wasn't going to like it. There was no compromise in the middle.
Sure there was.
Yes, there always is. You just laid down the law on your decision. You did not compromise with us.
Y'all didn't offer any.
Oh, we did. Many, many times. We argued about this.
With no explanation and no reasoning.
What don't
Other
you
than-
get? The
what-
explanation and reasoning. There is no explanation and reasoning as in follow the rules.
We were past that point, and you know it.
You still didn't need to give her everything.
And we didn't.
The way she looked when we saw her, you did.
How much more drunk was she when you guys got there?
Were you not that drunk when you lost your pack? Exactly.
I didn't go and make rash decisions when I was that drunk either.
KT didn't either. And she didn't need to know that we did it.
She believed the news story. That's what she told us. She believed the news story.
She was only worried about us. She thought we were gone too. She didn't need to know everything. This is what we were trying to nail into your guys' heads. In due time, she could have been told, yes. But at the time, why would you do that to someone? Especially Ricochet, you should know how distraught someone is when they lose people close to them.
My heart broke for her. She was unconsolable. I had to hug her.
You make that sound like a bad thing.
Germs.
Human germs.
Hate to touch a
Germs.
human.
Human germs.
Had to breathe human air.
Ugh. I got cooties.
My heart broke for her. And it was all I could do to tell her it was going to be okay when I don't know it's going to be okay. And you guys did that to her.
We did that to her.
No, you guys did that to her. You unloaded all of that shit onto that poor girl. And now she doesn't know who to trust.
But what if she found out herself later on and
We
found
could
out
have
we
eased
covered it up?
We could have eased it into her. At that moment, she believed that story. She believed that Kyle had died in that explosion.
And before we showed up, she believed we died in that explosion as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that part whenever we first met her. And we told her you guys were okay as well.
You seem to have a whole different point of view than you did yesterday, Cassie.
Not really.
You were all about not telling her a goddamn thing.
Yeah, because we don't know what she is. Until we know, well, it's too late now, but until we knew 100%, I didn't think we should tell her anything because that's the rules.
But she already knew.
But she didn't.
She knows.
She knew enough to get us in trouble with the rules.
Yeah, because you kept telling her stuff.
She knew stuff before we even got here. She's past that point of no return.
Did she know, or she just suspected something was weird going on? A lot of people suspect things are weird going on.
Not enough to make a magazine.
You've seen her board. She believes in whatever.
That's kind of the point here.
Which
It
means we
doesn't
could
make
have...
it real.
Exactly, we could have hid it. And been fine still.
I don't know, the fact that she managed to get a picture of you.
That's long gone.
I know, but she still saw it and didn't freak out, might I remind you guys, and not to mention, she smoked 4 baddies that were going after her. She ain't normal. The rule applies to normals.
But she's also human. As in, emotionally.
Shit, if you're going emotionally, so are us 4.
Hence why we're still invested in this fucking conversation.
Yeah. I just know if I was in her position and I found out eventually, because she's going to find out that my friends lied to me, I don't know if I could ever trust them again.
Well, she can't trust you now.
Because we told her the truth?
Because you told her you killed her friend. She doesn't know who to trust.
We didn't tell her that. We told her we killed the monster that got her friend.
Come on. She's smarter than that.
Oh, now you say that. Oh, now you say she's smarter than that.
She's a smart girl.
I think
That doesn't mean she needs to know everything there is to know. Hell, we don't know everything there is to know.
She's smart enough to know that we'd be lying to her when she went digging herself. And since we don't know what she is, we just know she's not a normal person. She's able to smoke some of the big bads out there on her own. I want somebody like that to be able to trust me and work with me versus thinking I might be an enemy.
Right, so go see her now. See how that goes.
You guys have burned
God.
that trust bridge. That's the problem. You let it all out too quick.
I don't think we've burned that trust bridge.
Well, go see her now.
but we got a job to do, so we can't go see her just yet.
Well, we can't really do anything right now with the choir and the priest. So I suggest we come back at night.
I mean, why? We can go a place they can't see to get into the building.
Well, I know I can.
I mean, we all can.
She's
It's
saying
not breaking and entering if you're not breaking.
She said she can do it without the Umbra.
So what's the plan? You are in charge for this job.
And clearly this KT conversation is still not going anywhere. So let's take care of what we can first.
Porter, where are they in relation to the, where's the trailer in relation to the choir? Is there a way to sneak up on it without sort of coming into their sight?
Not really. The gazebo by the crime scene trailer, obviously not the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not your current shelter. Just to be clear, it's right there.
Even with blur?
Ooh, toy.
Well, I mean that's
Only one of us.
Well, that's a totally different thing at that point. Though I suppose if you went around the other side of the other side of the circle entirely, I suppose you could go to without them seeing. But do you have entry at that point? You'd have to do it to, I'm not going to give you that for free. You're going to have to figure that out.
I mean, is there a way to, what I'm asking is there a way to get around to an entrance to the trailer without being spotted by the choir?
Right, and I just answered.
Because once I get there, open seal.
Okay, I can't tell you that until you look. I'm not giving you that information. I'm saying, yes, you can go around the street. Remember, these are two circular streets. It's like a figure eight.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you can walk around the street. If they're here, the trailer's here, come from the other side. But you're going to have to walk all the way around the street to do that. Is there an entrance on that side? You'll have to find out. I can't give you that. You can't see on the other side of the building without being there.
So, all right. So I'm going to ask the tactician if he thinks that might be something we should consider.
You should do that then.
So, Dante, I think we can get around around the choir by going around the other side and not being spotted. Is that something that you think might work?
I mean, Umbra is just as easy.
Well, do we know what the gauntlet rating is?
That's a game mechanic.
That's a game mechanic.
So that doesn't make sense in character as a sentence.
Well, no, it's the gauntlet.
Right, it's just the rating. It's 6.
Sorry.
No, it's cool.
More like, how thick is the gauntlet?
That would be
all right.
Yeah, but
How's this then, Mr. Storyteller? Am I visible where I'm at by
Absolutely.
the choir?
By the choir, no, but I mean, this is a trailer park. Is someone looking out their window? I don't know.
Fucking A. Can hoof it off to the woods.
Darn. That will take
and then we can
2 minutes.
Try it there. Not exactly gonna pop out of the realm.
You totally should.
Here.
Right in front of the choir, too, huh?
I'm not visible by them.
You know what you should do? You should run out in front of them and go, I'm the real Jesus, and then step sideways in front of them.
Okay, then.
Bonus points if you do it with your pants off.
So we have two options. Yes, we can take yours, or we can all four go together through the Umbra. We would just have to go to the woods.
Which, again, is right there.
Right. As the round over there, what do you think?
I think these aren't my decisions to make.
You're the round, though. You're the tactician. What is the easiest route, you think?
Easiest route, direct there.
And just walk in.
You asked what the easiest route was.
You are playing very hard right now, Ricochet. Stop being a dick.
I mean, she did say she was going to ask the tactician and then asked you.
So we have two options of getting in. We could skirt around, or we could go through the Umbra. So let's try the Umbra first. If the gauntlet is too thick, then we'll have to skirt around.
We can go that way.
All right.
But if you want my opinion,
Yes, I do.
I think we should look around the area first. Just looking, it's not causing any harm. We can at least look like we're paying respects, just as the squire is doing. Just notice things, seeing what we see. Depending on those answers, then we come in from the Umbra.
All right.
So we have 3 options. Cassie, you still sticking with Umbra first, then?
I kind of like Ricochet's idea. But I do think we should enter through the Umbra, like enter the actual trailer through the Umbra.
Agreed.
Keep our noses to the ground. And we got some flowers?
Is there any wildflowers around?
CJ adds or evens.
Let's go evens.
Okay. No, there's not that you can see. However, this trailer, there's a little garden bed next to the front door.
That's just mean.
Look. That's what you got. You want to go traipse in the woods looking for flowers? Maybe you can. But maybe there's like a fucking... is right here.
Hey, look, I found flowers.
All right, we'll take a couple, not like clear cut the garden.
I grab one by the stalk and pull all the roots out. Oh, this?
Perfect.
Okay.
Who else? Who else is grabbing flowers?
Nope.
Oh, just me.
Is it just going to be this one pathetic flower pulled out by the root?
I'll get one too, but not by the root. I want to leave the root as much as possible.
Well, then you hold on. Dex crafts.
Nice.
For what?
For your picking flowers roll. Yeah, it's a first. That is a first, I'm sure.
2.
Thank
Roll
you.
with the
I couldn't
apocalypse.
see. I thought I was getting the finger.
No. You're getting 2 fingers.
Two fingers. She was coughing.
Well, you're right. I couldn't see. Yeah.
Roll
All
with
right.
the apocalypse, so you roll to pick flowers.
That's right. Hey, now you can say you've had to roll to, you know the roll to pick flowers, I guess. You reach down to gently grab a flower. Distracted by the rain, however, you accidentally just wildly pick up like 6. I don't know how that happened. You just manhandled the garden. That guy's not winning the blue ribbon this year. Nice work.
So mean.
It was all he had, man. His wife died. All he had was that garden.
Well, now you're painting a really bad picture.
Here comes Cassie. Blah.
We'll stop by the store and pick him up a case of blue ribbon.
Dante's like, fuck these.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, some good old PBR.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So, yes, now you have flowers in hand.
Okay.
You are...
We'll head to the trailer. We'll head towards the trailer. Well, Cassie will lead towards the trailer.
All right. So you head back the way you came. Obviously, it's still gross. I mean, you didn't leave outside. It's still raining and gross and awful and, you know, that special level of dark.
Storm dark, yeah.
Yeah, like
Gray.
Yeah, but still in the
Like-
mid-afternoon, so like dark gray. Okay.
yeah. It's Not quite cold enough to be worried about a twister yet. Kind of dark.
Got it.
This is not the right page. I apologize.
Quit fucking with your maps.
You quit fucking with my maps. You make your way back out of the trailer again. The choir is still there. The scene, of course, it's very similar. You know, they're doing their singing. The priest is in the gazebo, nice and dry. Anything else you want or need, be specific and give me some rolls.
So as Cassie is walking towards the trailer, she's obviously scanning the ground for any clues or hints or whatever that might seem different or out of place.
I mean, okay. Give me a roll. You know, obviously perception, obviously. Standard perception roll. I'm going to call it diff 8 because you don't have a baseline for what's normal here.
While she's doing that, gonna put a hand on Ricochet's shoulder and just try peeking into the Umbra.
Ooh, excellent. I forget what that fucking roll is.
Isn't it just Gnosis?
Gnosis, diff of the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Is that it? I mean, it's been years since,
It's been a while.
like, we literally just talked about it today.
Just talked about the postmortem.
Yeah, like it was done on the postmortem. It was fucking hour and a half ago or whatever. I'll allow that.
Okay.
Gnosis diff. Let's call it diff 7. Not
Okay.
gauntlet. It's not the gauntlet, but it's because you're peeking through.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think actually it's gauntlet rating +1.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, then didn't that work out? I honestly don't remember.
That makes more sense though.
Yeah, like it seems like it should be higher than the gauntlet.
because you're trying to peek, not actually step.
Does that count still with salmon though? With the -1?
Oh my god.
Like that's storyteller.
I hate all of you. So
I still got to write that on my sheet.
You know what?
the gauntlet is now 20.
Wow, 19.
Okay.
Fine, smartass. 19. Diff 19
I got
because
two
of
tens.
Danny.
I got 2 10s if that counts.
Shit.
You know what it does now? Fuck it. Thwarted. But pattern spider crawls out of Danny's pee hole.
Ow!
Why?
Because you sassed me.
I'm surprised Mel didn't shiver.
She's like, that's not my problem. That's not.
She's like,
That's other
That
anatomy.
sounds like somebody else's problem.
Right? Yeah, that's another anatomy. I don't care
Just
about
the
that.
S word was mentioned. I figured it would have made her shiver.
Oh, that part. Yeah, fair enough.
It's a pattern spider. It's not a real spider. Now, if a real spider had, that's a different story.
That's a Danny problem.
3 daddy long
That's
legs
a
instead of a
Danny
pattern
problem.
spider.
Oh, the most poisonous spider too.
Right, but it's not made out of metal.
It's fair. Anyway,
That's why there's 3 instead.
successes. Because now I'm curious.
Keep this in. Maybe. Okay.
Do you want all 4 of us first, or before you give out what's giving out, or because I have things I want to do too?
In that case, yeah.
Okay.
We're
Well, mine's
hold-
going to be when we get up to the trailer. I was going to
Well, you are up to the trailer.
Yeah, we're
really
paying
inspect
respects.
okay, I want to really inspect the trailer for like any kind of like bullet holes / like anything that's out of the ordinary of a house.
I mean, okay. You still
I'm
got to
just-
roll it.
I know. I'm just letting you know what I'm
Alright.
looking for.
No. Specifics are better.
Yep.
And then Night Thing's got his hand on my shoulder, like I'm bowing down, head down in respect, but I'm sniffing for anything, trying to smell anything I can.
Okay. You're still in Hamid.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to jump out just for that.
Right. It's not going to go very well.
I just figured, yeah, unless I get like 10s out of it, I'm probably not getting much, but
Even then, you'll get human senses version. I mean, you can still do it. It's just like
Open.
the thing you hope to accomplish is not what you're going to accomplish,
I know it's
no matter what.
It's difficult, I know.
Smells like rain.
He might get that.
I mean, we got other ones first.
Yes, we do.
Everyone-
Yes, we do.
Well, everybody
but-
rolled. Everybody rolled.
Make
Except
your
Okay.
roll, and then
Diff.
standard diff, but hold it, because
Yep.
everyone gets a turn. Slow down. Oh my God.
And then now Storyteller's going to paint his picture.
Okay.
Okay. Mel, how many was that?
4.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Well, I will start with you and Dante, because you're both looking at the same shit.
Okay.
The house, again, it's in levels of disrepair. What you're going to see is the underskirting. There's a good amount of rust. Part of the siding is broken. It needs some love and care. There's no broken windows or anything. You see no bullet holes.
Mm-hmm.
It really just looks like, aside from the police tape, forming an X across the front door, it looks, run down in, I guess, poor.
So no types of forced entry. Okay.
Right. No appearance of forced entry. Looking around, you can see various boot prints, footprints, because of the mud. You could see tracks from presumably an ambulance, a gurney, whatever. This was a crime scene.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Crime scene things.
So nothing out of the ordinary of a crime scene.
No. The aside from the police tape, the only thing that would be out of place per se is that the screen of the screen door is gone. Exactly.
Yeah, it's not really out of the ordinary.
Yes, that bold who gives a shit shrug is the exact correct reaction. And based on, that goes for both of you.
Okay.
Between the successes and the specifics, this is what you guys got. We will now move over to
3 for smell.
Rico. All right. You can smell the rain and the earth. As you bent down, you can see some earthworms, surfacing, and they're wiggling around, one in the footprint, like the size 12 of somebody's, good for their wife. That's all you got, buddy. Oh, you can smell the fucking dirty, shitty ashtray water. That's a very particular scent.
You subtly put that in there, and I'm hoping people catch it. It's so funny. I caught it. On a listen back, you'll hear it. I'm not putting a bow on it.
You almost are. Now it's Nightfang's turn. I apologize, bear with me, because here's the thing. It's what's in the Umbra versus what you can see, because peeking through is very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't get to move your head around and go, oh, look, it's not like looking through a Viewmaster. Yeah, there's a reference. Okay. The trailer exists in the Umbra. It looks, of course, very rudimentary. The walls look as if they are made of drywall glued together with pattern webs. There are holes poked or punched or ripped or however you want to describe it out at various points of the walls, and obviously where the entrances and windows would be, there is simply an absence of. It does exist in the Umbra. It's about what I can give you.
Okay.
Well, as I go to place the flowers, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary, guys.
Can I sense any worm around here? Or can Cassie sense worm?
Yeah, you can absolutely use sense worm. Roll them bones.
Well, if I'm looking for 6s, it's 3 successes.
All right. You are picking up, again, there's residual, period, but you are catching something, in the area. What's your int, Cassie?
I'm sorry, what?
What's your int?
3.
And what's your gnosis?
I've recently exploded with Gnosis, so I
Gross.
have I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, I have 9.
Temps or perms?
Well, I have two permanent and 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
Always go with perms. Willpower
Okay, 3.
and Gnosis are always perms. So 3?
3.
And you said, shit, I forgot. You said 2 ent?
3.
3 ent.
3.
Thank you. All right. Towel off from that explosion, but you have, you know what? You think there's something coming from inside the trailer.
Okay. Guys, I smell something inside the trailer. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can smell something.
I didn't smell anything.
I sense worm.
Because it's not like an olfactory, per se. It's like a spider sense.
The back
But
of her head
you
is
can
tingling.
use smell, whatever. Yeah, you can use, Jesus.
Yeah.
Never mind me.
Well, that's not good.
Hey, there's no door in the Umbra.
Wait, the place exists in the Umbra?
Yup.
There's an issue. There's some resonance, so this place either has been here a while or some bad things have been happening.
Maybe a little bit of both.
I mean, it's a trailer. Trailers don't usually last too long, so I'm going to lean more on the bad side. I guess our next step would be go to the Umbra.
I mean, I can't imagine we'd be sitting here for a good reason, so.
So, Cassie, what's the call?
I think we should go into the trailer through the Umbra.
If you think we've learned enough from here.
Dante sneezes. Your nose starts running.
Okay.
I gotta catch it.
My nose ran towards the woods. I'm going that way. That's where my refrigerator went to.
Thanks for blaming.
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Oh, God.
So is a group you're making your way to the woods, or is that just the Dante special?
Yeah.
Yep, now we're going to the woods.
Ooh, that's a new move, and I'm going to take that.
It's good,
Yeah.
good dialogue.
So, are we in view of the choirs? Are we still in view of us, right?
Right, like if you're going to be...
No, I'm just making sure. So I'm going to, after I put the flowers down, hold up like a praying and bow
Bow your head in respect.
my
Yeah.
head in respect, and then fuck off towards the woods.
Sounds good.
Yep, doing the same.
Yeah, the same.
All right. You, of course, reach the woods without incident. It's not a very long walk. I mean, the bottom line is the backside of the trail. There's plenty of wood cover. You find your way there, and let's see difficulty 5.
That's with salmon in account.
No.
To 4 for all of us.
Man, that's nice.
It does specifically state step sideways, so I don't know if you would get it for the peaking. Because I wrote it down specifically as step sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it already happened, so I ain't worried.
I'm just letting you know in case you want to amend it.
You said diff 5?
So diff 4.
Because I did not factor in salmon. What a nice guy. What nice guy gave you that extra stuff? You guys are lucky.
3 for me.
I also got a 3.
That's all I have is 3, so.
I had 5.
1.
You see 1?
Yep.
Hilarious.
3.
Thank you. Yeah, I saw the fingers. I just missed them, so I apologize.
That's what she said.
I guess you got the flash.
Whoa.
This is like a quick... Anyway. All right. Well, the 3 of you make your way, into the Umbra. The thin gossamer feel of piercing the gauntlet, leaving that stickiness as if walking through a spider web. It feels extra good considering that your clothes are absolutely fucking soaked. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
You look around, obviously, the trees are that much thicker, maybe a little larger as well. But no night fang. A few moments pass.
Dramatic pause.
That's right. And your Philodox awkwardly kind of stumbles as if tripping over something in the process as he arrives in the Umbra. You catch yourself at a nearby tree and manage to not fall over, but it was a little bit of an ordeal.
Yeah, probably coming out wiping my face like if you walked into a spider web.
Yep. And again, combined with the level of soaked you guys are, we're talking your hair is dripping. You know the type.
Mm-hmm.
You know that rain. You've been out in it. That said, you make your way back to the area of the trailer park. The Green Valley Umbralscape is somewhat more aptly named. The grasses stand about knee-high, pushing over into the streets, which are now little more than dirt trails. You can see the park to your side, the jungle gym shooting high into the sky as if a metal tower that teeters slightly back and forth. It looms over the slide and swing sets. To your other side, the lake appears as well, much larger, but holds an oily sheen to it. You can hear a faint skittering as you see the grasses moving, parting ways for whatever spirits lurk in the veld. The trailers themselves seem to vary, few appearing only as concrete foundations, others as holes in the ground or simply a lack of grass. Mostly, however, the various homes appear as rectangular frames, damaged drywall held together by webs, holes broken out where the doors and windows should be. You are free to make perception rolls for anything more.
Anybody else getting a weird feeling for this place?
Mm-hmm.
Certainly not what I'd think is the normal Umbra.
I mean, rougher part of town. I guess there would be a lot of bad things resonating with it.
Is that why we're seeing these things in these frames?
Assuming that, yes. I will shift down to Lupus to try to be drier and also do a perception roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the same. I'm going to kind of walk around the back and see what's on the backside.
Back of what?
The trailer.
Which trailer?
The one we're looking at. Just come around the side here.
I don't know which one you're looking at.
What? Did you botch?
No. Just look down.
Okay.
Oh, just look.
Ominously, though.
There's 2 1s. And 3 successes.
You guys can yell at him for being mean to all of us.
I just pissed off because I see 2 1s.
I'm just pissed off because now I don't get to have you botch and breathe in a fucking
It's
psychomancy
just one
or
success
something.
and I get the same shit you just told me.
That's fair.
That's why I'm pissed.
That's fair.
I'm going to shift down to Lupus and do the perception roll as well.
All right. So, percept the Strider. See what you got.
It's not hard.
Let's give it a shot.
This is no
Shift down
ghost.
to this. 3?
Okay.
No, 4. Difficulty 4.
Because of Lupus.
Mm-hmm.
God, yeah, you fucked up that roll?
It's 2 1s. Everything else is good.
Damn.
I could have had a 2 or better on everything, and it's a success because of the extra cents.
Fair enough. I forgot. You fucked up a diff
built,
4.
He's built like Ghost for sensing, and I can't get a good roll.
6 successes for Night Thing.
There you go.
How many?
6.
6.
Shit.
This man is seeing some stuff. He doesn't have the glaucomas like this guy over here.
You know what? I wasted it all on Ghost, okay?
I got to say glaucomas. That's all that matters to
The
me.
man was Terminator.
I got 5, so.
All right. Well, no. This is. I hope you didn't waste the good ones now.
Yep.
Oh, no.
7, 8, 5, 6, 6. And it's a diff 4.
All right. So, yeah, I'm just going to decide. Because you made decisions about where I
That's
hadn't
fine, you can
offered
decide
yet. So
then.
yeah, okay. So 3 of you, those of you without glaucomas,
I'm going to shoot myself later.
Oh, you'll probably miss.
What's it called? I shift down to Lupus, shake off some of the wet, and probably got it in your eyes there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fuck.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, sorry. All right. So yes, the three of you. You can see some of the umbral wildlife skitter across what's left of the road, moving from trailer to trailer. Night Fang, of note, you get a good look at one of them. It looks to be a particularly massive centipede, about the size of a small dog. It crawls out from the grasses and up to the side of one of the nearby trailer facades. Getting to the top of it, it rises up, hissing loudly as if trying to scare you away. You can see that the spirit possesses scythe-like arms akin to a praying mantis. Its head resembles that of a human baby with large insectoid eyes.
That's just straight nightmare fuel.
You note, by the moving of the grass, there's got to be 20 or 30 of them just lurking about. Is there anything particular any of you three were looking for with your respectable roles?
Nothing particular for me, just the general disposition of the area, and I think that sums it up pretty well.
Fair enough. Dante, you're aware that you're in the Umbra.
Awesome.
Yep.
I was kind
Strider
of
Thurge.
I was more focusing on like the entrances and the windows.
Well, again, those don't exist. It's just simply a lack of facade.
So yeah, more just a general around the area.
Cassie, anything else specific you're looking for?
Not particular, just sort of getting a better view of the land. Also, the smells.
Okay. I mean, there's a nice mixture. Obviously, there's a little bit of oil, kind of a gasoline type scent. You would wager that is coming from the lake. You know, of course, you can hear the rustling. You can hear the creaking, mechanical, maybe squeaking is the better word, from the jungle gym down over at the park. You know that sound, that.
So that's manifested.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's huge. Just
It's like
Jungle
the
Jim's
swing set.
manifested it in the Umbra, that's all.
and is very large. Again, it's like a tower shooting high into the sky. A metal tower teeters slightly back and forth as it looms over the slide and swing sets. So that shit is there.
So it's like the sound of the swing set barely going back and forth.
Well, it's the sound of the fucking tower, but
That too, yeah.
yeah, tower.
But I don't know this yet.
No, I don't. You have to open your eyes
I'm
first.
just standing around just looking.
I'd like to think your eyes are closed and you're just not aware of it.
Okay, I'll go with that.
You're doing like a Lupus Stevie Wonder. Just the trailer in question, as we mentioned before, is there in the Umbra. There's nothing in there to indicate it's more or less special than any of the other more formed trailers.
Okay. Are we ready to proceed then?
We going?
Cassie will look around.
We going in?
Yeah. Let's go.
Just watch your guys' steps. There's fucking baby face centipedes in this grass.
Great.
That don't sound wormy.
Yeah, you can easily point them out. I mean, they're not invisible. You could point them out to the others if you wanted to. At least the one was hissing at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just like, look at that shit.
Gross.
Well, as we start moving, I'll shift up to Hispo.
I kind of just want to throw a rock at it.
You can't see a rock.
Yeah. Just looking around. Damn it.
I mean, I rolled for you. There's no rocks there in sight.
Just grass.
And you had the good roll, so everyone's doomed. All right, you are making your way into the trailer? I'm double checking before I go on.
After you, miss.
All right.
Do you have to be like that all the time?
What?
Just a side comment. No, this is in game.
I said after you, miss.
The way you said it.
Can't you show a little chivalry for letting the lady go first?
Okay.
I didn't take it as pointed either. My bad.
Dante did.
Clearly.
Now, can we go through the windows or lack of windows?
You can. In your current forms, I mean, you'd have to do like a running start, which would be kind of neat, but...
Yeah, but if
Because
there's
you're
no...
in
No,
Lupus.
I mean, I'll get up to there swift to Hamid and then
Yeah, it's
climb in.
yeah, like it's just a hole in the like a square hole in the wall where a window should be. So you could totally do it.
But there's also
Yeah.
a
So I'll
missing...
get up there, shift back to Hamid, and then climb in.
Okay. So I want to make sure we're specific on this because, you know, I have the floor plan in my brain and I want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay. So we had the front door, you know, with that's still there. I mean, you'd have to climb up to it because there's no fucking little stairs, but whatever. Right. So there's that. There's going to be 2 windows to the right of that if you're looking at the door directly. There will be 3 windows to the left of it, going the full length of this trailer. You with me?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
Okay.
So where are you going, Cassie?
Oh,
So I'm giving you your options. And again, this is from this side. You want to walk around, we can talk about that too, but this is what you're looking at head on from where you were before.
I guess I can go straight through the door because there is no door, right?
Right.
All right.
And you can just climb up through the main door.
Yeah.
There will be only enough room, obviously, for you guys to one by one that. So order might also be important. But Cassie, you are on point, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Ricochet, you want to take the one to immediate right, Dante to the immediate left, and Night Fang to the immediate left after that. That's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, right? And then the
Correct.
door.
Correct. The right side
Okay.
is 2. The left
Right.
side is
So
3.
I'm sitting Dante and Night Fang to the left of the door and Ricochet to the right. So
Okay.
we're all basically coming in at the same time.
And in different places. Give me just a second, please.
Oh.
Just waiting for it.
Thank you.
Out of character, if I know my trailer layouts, Danny's going into a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
This was a bad time.
No, I
This
thought
is
the
a
exact
bad
same
time for
thing.
me to
Yeah.
take
and
points.
me and CJ are going to be in the living room.
Yeah, it's the living room.
Yep. You're the only one that's going to be by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I love how you knew
Maybe
that,
not.
too.
I know.
Oh, no, I knew that,
No,
too.
I grew up in trailers. I know.
I've been in enough of them.
Yeah. But
I haven't been
in
in
character,
any.
I wouldn't have known that. Maybe I would have.
I would.
Being a traveling carnival guy, I probably would know that.
But then again, are you living in more like campers versus trailers?
Campers. Yeah, that's more right. Yeah, because I have to move. So yes, campers more than trailers. Which the windows are aggressively tiny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just over here debating if I'm jumping through in Hispo or not.
You destroy whatever you're
Oh, please do, because I want to roll where one of you fucks up doing that and like biffs
That's
into
fine.
a
I'll
wall.
do it. I'll do it for you. Because I know my rules, and I'll probably
I'm-
botch it.
I'm going to try for a running jump in Lupus.
I know, I'm doing it. I shifted to Hispo in case one of them caterpillar-y things wanted to come at us. I didn't want to fight it in Lupus.
You can share that with the camera and each other. That's a sharesies. Hooray.
Yay!
That's
exactly how I saw it, too.
That's almost every trailer I've ever seen.
Yep.
I love that you guys had that set in your head already, too. That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
The layout.
I knew exactly what it was. Once you told me the windows, I'm like, bedroom, living room.
No, it's not even that. It's bedroom, living room.
But
Mm-hmm.
Me and Nightfang are jumping through the window.
is this true? Is this both of you?
He said he wanted to. We're going to have some fun. He's superhero in this stuff, and I'm joining him.
Okay, before that happens, everyone's going to roll your dex athlete.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm going in through Glabro, but...
it doesn't matter. You still have to climb up to do it. So it's still going to be Dex Athlete for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie and Ricochet, you will be doing a standard difficulty.
Okay.
Enjoy that. And to be clear, Nightfang and Dante are going to try to run in and jump through the windows.
Yep.
Diff 8.
Awesome.
Diff 5 for me. Perfect balance.
-2 diff.
This is the reason why I'm doing it. It's easier for me to do it.
What about the balance gift?
I don't believe that applies, but
For any Dex Athlete roll.
No, for CJ's.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
for
mine, it's
CJ's.
any Dex Athlete.
yeah, no, I believe you, but the
Oh.
balance gift is what we're talking.
My bad.
You'll have to refer to that gift, and I will believe what you come up with. Have you got it written down? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a -3 diff 2 climbing and balance.
See, that's not climbing though. It's running and jumping.
Yep.
So
Just
8.
checking.
8. Take that.
Okay.
3 for me.
There's 2 1s, but I mean, there's enough successes, but there's still 2 fucking 1s in there.
How many successes?
1, 2, 3, 4,
All right,
5.
fine. Just fine. Stop rubbing it in.
Dude, you see how many dice I have? I made the character able to do Dex Athlete like crazy.
Cassie, you want to give me a show of fingers?
4.
Okay. And Nightfang?
5.
Holy shit!
With the 1 as well. It would have been 6 without the 1.
Knifing, you're awesome. You fucking superhero. You beat my roll and I had 10 dice.
I had 7.
He's
so salty.
I want to have fun too.
I had 3 with my 2
I was
1s.
gonna say, I only had 3.
Okay.
Well, you could pretend that Tom botched.
I don't care. I can say my roll differently. I'll let you have some fun.
You know, slamming those dice down like a petulant
Right
child.
by your foot. Right by your foot.
Okay, I was gonna say I lost another one.
Yep, right by your foot. I saw it ricochet back at you, so.
Okay. Whew, serious times. This is werewolf. Almost synchronized. Ricochet and Cassie pull themselves up into the respective entrances. It's about pitch black inside the trailer. A little ambient light that does come through. It does so through the holes in the walls and ceiling. Cassie, you find yourself in a narrow hallway that splits open and off both in front of you and to the left and right. Ricochet, you find yourself in just a small kind of square room. Surprisingly, there are walls inside. Again, they're very flimsy. Even looking at them, you can tell it's almost as if they've been held together with popsicle sticks. However, you simply see these 4 walls and what is the shape of a door leading elsewhere. Meanwhile, deciding that climbing was not good enough, both Dante and Nightfang, too important for thumbs, circle back around, taking a running leap, and both effortlessly hit their targets, jumping directly through the quote windows. Unfortunately, this action betrays any stealth whatsoever. And Dante, where rolled you? Perfect balance. He trips over something. You sort of land on it, which obviously messes with your landing. You kind of roll off to the side. It was something scaly and warm. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see it, in fact, was a scrag. It was laying on the ground. Another one directly next to it. They appear somewhat bloated, featuring little potbellies. The one you crashed into roars out, its mouth opening, revealing the rows of barbed teeth.
Are we going to do combat, or do you want to end it there?
No, we're going to do combat.
Okay. Who's going to roll for initiative?
The roll for initiative.
Is it just me and Night Fang first?
Yup.
Okay.
Okay.
Because of you doing what you did.
Superheroes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good and yes. Good and yes.
Tom, get yourself a new set of dice, please.
Your box tainted
This
no
might need to
more.
be banished.
Hey, you made your jump roll.
It's true. But I needed a lot of dice to do that. Those are retired for a little bit.
So, Danny and Mel, you guys will chime in next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're not so far away, but this happened immediately.
Do you want an initiative for
No.
that next one?
No, don't mess. It'll mess with me.
Okay.
Just so that we're clear, we're still in the Umbra?
Yes,
Or
ma'am.
is this actually in the trailer?
No, you're in the Umbra.
That's what I
I mean,
thought.
it's
Okay.
the Umbral trailer, but
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I thought.
CJ, what was that roll?
9.
Lock.
I'm last.
Luckily, you didn't land on anything or anyone when you jumped through the window, which gave you a much better position as your packmate's bumbling has become a distraction. You have the advantage, Night Fang. Go.
Okay. Then gonna spend a rage to shift to Hispo. And just, so I guess I got these things, their backs to me.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just gonna jump on and try doing 3 bite attacks. Spending 2 more rage on top of that.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds, I just see it in my head. Fucking Hispo jumping at the back and biting. God damn, it's awesome.
Okay, that is 2 successes to bite. Okay.
Gatsy.
And for damage for the first one,
Ah, craps.
Ha.
9. There was 1 failure on this damage roll, so 9 successes.
Holy shit.
Strength plus 11. Holy hell.
No,
That was his
No,
next
that was
hit.
just
that was his damage.
yeah, that was damage for the first one.
Oh, I thought you said 3 for the damage.
It was 2
Yeah.
for the success.
To hit.
Yeah, it's a hit, thank you.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's Redonk.
Now, for this one, that's only 2 again. One's reducing that. Would have been 5, but
You're going to fuck this scrag up before it gets a chance to do anything.
Good.
good. It's better than what happened last time.
That's true. He got fucked up last time.
Yeah, you did.
Take his revenge.
Fucking Mel and Danny, you ain't going to get a chance to do anything the way these rolls are going. Fuck.
Fine with me.
7.
Is it? It's alright, I'll make it up for the next encounter.
Oh, great.
7 damage in the second one.
I can't wait for you guys to fight shit that can soak.
Scrag, though, they still got 20 health levels, don't they?
But they can't soak.
I know. There's still a lot of health levels.
Only 1 success for this last attack.
Make sure the damage rolls against
So he's already got, what did you say, he was like 15 damage already?
16.
7.
It's dead.
7 damage this time.
It's dead. Let me prep my soak roll.
Okay. Charging the first of the opponents. You leap, sinking your teeth in, the sheer weight of it knocking the scrag to the ground. You take 2 more vicious bites, ripping its head clean off and a good section of its torso. The scrag dissipates back into the Umbra. Its friend, however, of course, noticing you. The scrag turns to you, opening its jagged maw, bearing down directly onto your face. Roll your soak, sir.
Okay.
Make it good.
How's 5 soak sound?
It sounds like 4.
Okay.
That was a good roll.
Yep.
It was a good
So four
soak,
egg.
too.
It's, yeah, right.
4 egg.
Yep.
Oof.
Its head swallows your head. Weird.
Yeah, that sucks.
You see nothing but darkness. You feel the stickiness of its saliva teeth pushing down on your face, jabbing into your eyes, which you reflexively close, thank fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Dante.
Seeing my pack mate get his head swallowed, I will lunge in and go for a bite around its midsection, and then spend a rage and go for another bite.
Just trying to go for the throat, makes him open his mouth.
Oh, okay. I thought you were having problems.
Part of his head's kind of in there.
Like I just saw you. Like I'm like you need a trach. You can't breathe. Timmy's in a well. What's happening?
I'm avoiding head area due to his head's in his head. Just in case.
Just a heads up. I get it.
Yeah. Just a heads up.
Okay.
So 2 bite. 4 to hit.
Respectable.
5 damage on the first one.
So maybe when this is all over, you can get the 13-year-old who likes to play superhero to teach you how to hit something. Oh, hilarious.
My second hit was a lot better.
I should hope so.
And damage sucks. 1, 2, 4.
I mean, you did all right.
There's 5 3s in there.
Look, I'm trying to make you feel better.
There's 5
I see it.
3s,
I
dude.
can see it.
Fuck these dice.
And that equals 9, which is how much damage you did total.
Which is less than half of what he did.
We're good friends. We are good friends and
He's
great
14
people.
and a half.
No, just 14.
Thank you for the correction.
Okay.
It was first one was mid, second shoulder.
All right. You leap to the defense of your packmate, ripping into the side and then to the shoulder of your opponent. You tear some flesh away. You can hear the creaking and snapping of some bone with the shoulder, but it is still attached. I am calling an audible, and no initiative this round. Simply put, Cassie's closer. So there's no way you didn't hear that commotion. There's no way you didn't go to investigate. That's just common sense. So it is now your turn, Cassie. Just by using basic logic, there's no reason to roll that.
No, I agree.
I just want Ricochet to Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
I'm going to spend a point of rage to shift to Hispo. And then I'm going to go for its legs. Or
Okay.
one of its legs.
Yeah, y'all hate thumbs, huh?
Oh, I'm staying in Glabro.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm going to spend 2 points of rage to take 2 bites, or 3 bites.
Then you have to spend 3 points of rage.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, point for Hispo.
Point for
Point for
his spell.
second turn. Point for third.
One, yeah.
If that doesn't do it, then someone's going to get made fun of. That should be plenty. Kick this thing's ass.
All right.
It was plenty for the 14-year-old superhero.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
To hit?
to hit.
Jesus Christ. Someone made you look dumb, huh, Tom?
just go Go buy yourself some
I am giving these dice the biggest middle finger.
All right, so that's 5 plus whatever.
What was your hit roll?
7.
Plus 6, plus 2, plus your strength. So 8 plus strength. What's your strength in Hispo?
5.
It's 13
Think.
dice. 13 for your damage roll. Once I learn you guys' numbers, I'll have your numbers ready.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you, because math is not my friend. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One more.
Fuck.
One more and you killed it?
10.
Oh, so
10.
close.
Sorry, 10.
You know what? That'll do.
All right, that'll do.
Jesus.
Hearing the commotion, Cassie rushes into the next room, shifting to Hispo. She sees Dante struggling to take care of the Scrag, who is currently swallowing your packmate. Hispo jaws at the ready. You clamp down at the hip. Pulling effortlessly, you rip the lower section of the Scrag clean off. Mucus and bile pour from the potbelly as it rips free. And the body dissipates into nothing. Congratulations.
Hearing this, hearing all the commotion, I just run straight through the next room to see what's going on. From Glabro.
All right. Nightfang, you shake your head violently, getting the saliva and bile off of your face. Your eyes open just in time to see the facade of the wall collapse entirely as a Glabro ricochet bursts through the wall. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll do it for now. Make sure to tune in 2 weeks for the next chapter of Wherever Gaia Takes Us, and next week for the regular episode of Rage Across the Internet. If you like what we do, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, and you can always jump onto our Ko-Fi to give us a little support that, oh, trust me, we desperately need. You can find that at ko-fi/Rage Across the Internet, and you can find us here, the same place you found us last week. So be sure to tune in and have some fun with us. Take it easy.